Greetings, greetings, greetings. Yah-I's Better Flavor here, right forward at you this dawning. We're in the midst of the mini-series, the dynamic relationship between eating and sexual energy. And the previous week's news cycle was replete with stories that contribute significantly to what we've been discussing, what I've been sharing. When you think about the sentencing of Bill Cosby, and you think about what was going on with the Judge Kavanaugh hearings, a lot of folks, I'm not going to get too heavy into the Bill Cosby part of it because there are a lot of storylines within that. There's a lot to unpack with that. But it is safe to say that there seems to be enough to go on to recognize that he was inappropriate, disrespectful, manipulative with respect to our women, with respect to women who are our women, because they are our mothers and daughters and aunts and nieces and cousins. So with respect to our women, whatever political agenda there was, I'm not going to go into that because this is not that forum. But I did post some things on social media and got a lot of energy from a number of directions. What I want to say on it as it relates to this dynamic of eating is it is clear that with Harvey Weinstein and President Trump and Bill O'Reilly and everyone who took an L for sexual harassment, sexual misconduct, sexual assault, there is a common thread, which is an emphatic inability to exhibit self-respect and self-control. There is an inability to how best do I say it? Really control oneself is enough as it relates to the carryover for eating. Because here's what happens with eating. We lose our freaking minds sometimes when we have access to certain foods. And I think it came up in part 4, the idea of not being hungry, but seeing food that is visually enticing, and all of a sudden you have a newfound hunger. And that works the same with sexual energy, or seeing someone who is appealing, and now all of a sudden I want that. Now, absolutely, we can't talk about the sexual energy piece and the inappropriateness without talking about a deficiency within self that requires the need to be satisfied or feel satisfied by way of all these different modes of operation that these men in particular have been guilty of executing. It's not as evident with eating, but it's emphatically there as well. It's emphatically there as well. And part of this process of being better by eating better, part of this process of love being apart, is finding where that is. What is it that has you eating even when you're full, just because it's there. So I would like for us to look at overconsumption as excessiveness with respect to sexual energy, lack of self-control with respect to sexual energy and eating. I cannot, or I will not. And if you will not control yourself when it comes to specifically dealing with our women, no matter what your sexual preferences are, if you will not control yourself, why not? Why not take a couple of steps back and figure out a better way to deal with yourself as it pertains to the extension of you being others and the attention and energy others give you? Because that's also what we're talking about when we're talking about sexual energy. So let's leave it there for right now, and I'm going to come forward sooner rather than later and add some more to this flavor. This is Yah-I's Better Flavor. Stay tuned for the reasoning, but please build, share, elevate. Be well. Peace.